Greetings, my friends. I stand before you, not as a man who possesses wisdom, but as one who seeks it. In truth, I am no sage, no master of knowledge. I am but a humble seeker, a questioner, a lover of wisdom. It is said that the unexamined life is not worth living. But what does this mean? Why should we examine our lives, our beliefs, our actions? We live in a world full of opinions, assumptions, and appearances. We are surrounded by voices telling us what is true, what is right, what is good. But how do we know if these voices are wise? How do we know if the knowledge we have is truly knowledge or merely belief? I say to you, my friends, that the path to wisdom begins with one simple step: the acknowledgement of our own ignorance. I know that I know nothing, and in this knowledge I find the foundation of all wisdom. For how can one truly learn if they are not willing to admit they do not know? How can one seek truth if they are content with false certainty? Let me tell you a story. There was once a man who came to me, confident in his knowledge. He believed he knew all there was to know about virtue and justice. He told me that he had mastered these subjects. And so I asked him, what is virtue? What is justice? He paused, uncertain, and then began to speak. But as he spoke, his words became tangled, his answers contradictory. He could not explain what he had claimed to know. And in that moment, I realized something profound. It is not enough to simply believe we know something. We must examine our beliefs, test them, and if necessary, discard them. This, my friends, is the essence of philosophy. Philosophy is not a collection of answers, but a way of questioning. It is the art of asking the right questions and being willing to listen to the answers, even when they challenge our most cherished beliefs. But let us not be mistaken. Questioning is not an act of cynicism. It is an act of humility. For to question is to acknowledge that there is always more to learn, that there are depths to truth we have not yet reached. Now you may ask Socrates, what is the purpose of all this questioning? What do we gain from it? And I will tell you, we gain virtue. We gain wisdom. We gain the ability to live a life of integrity and purpose. It is not enough to live by the opinions of others. We must live by what is true, what is just, what is good. And how can we know these things if we do not question, if we do not seek the truth? I ask you, my friends, to examine your own lives. Are you living according to your own understanding of virtue? Or are you merely following the crowd? Are you seeking wisdom? Or are you content with the illusions of knowledge? Remember, the unexamined life is not worth living. It is only through the constant pursuit of knowledge, through the willingness to question, that we can truly live a life of meaning and purpose. So I leave you with this. Do not be afraid to ask questions. Do not be afraid to challenge your beliefs. For in the end, it is not the answers we find that make us wise, but the questions we ask. Thank you.